Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. This time around we're looking at something that I've been working on for the longest time behind the scenes. Every goal that I complete, I'm getting more and more excited as we get closer to Endwalker. I'm trying to complete a lot of stuff. This then, for getting all of the triple triad cards. You join me literally at the end of the run that I've just done of Eden's Promised Eternity. It worked out that Eden's Promised Eternity was the last card I needed. This thing has had an incredibly low drop rate. I've done this 34 times, as you can see. We've got 34 Blades of Antiquity here. And we finally got the Eden's Promise card. Now, I've actually done it a lot more than this. It's just, in the past, I have used some of these Blades of Lost Antiquity, and I've also thrown some away, and there's also some in a retainer, but when I've been actively trying to get the card, it took me 34 times to actually see it once. So that's the sort of RNG you deal with. It's one of the harder ones to get, in my personal opinion, in terms of, well, RNG. As soon as we learn this, we should get an achievement. And there we go, a card in the hand. That gives us 20 achievement points. But as you can probably tell on the achievement panel, if we go over, you'll see that we get the Jack of All Cards title. So this is for collecting all numbered cards 1 through 312, right? So if we go over to our card list, you'll see that we've actually got 321, because what happens is you don't count this last page here with the EX ones, okay? You'll see there's EX9, EX1. These are special cards, right? They're not included in the achievement, but all of these up to 312 all the way back down here are needed for this achievement. So you might be thinking to yourself, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you do this just to get yourself a title? Well, actually you don't just get a title, do you? You actually get yourself a mount. So this you might have seen elsewhere, but we're going to go and do it live, because why not? I'm so excited. I'm so happy to finally have this done. We also got Leaving a Better Impression 1, which is hilarious there. Let's go over to the Gold Saucer, which is where we need to go. And there will be a quest available for us specifically for completing all of these cards up to 312. But as I was saying before, I had to cut because a plane went over my house. This has really not been an easy thing in the slightest. So this is not a grind for the faint of heart, I can assure you. So you'll notice that now, having all of those cards, there's a level 1 quest called The Adventurer with all the cards, which is quite a good achievement to get. And I can't wait to do this quest. It's really warm today. I really didn't expect to get this anytime soon. Here we go. So the reward from this is a magic card mount. The Gold Saucer attendant's eyes light up at the sight of you. Ah, my Lady Meoni, our proprietor has been wanting to have words with you. I will send for him at once, if you'll be so kind as to wait by the entrance to the card square. I certainly will. I certainly will. I can't wait to see what happens in this. Alright, looks like we're chilling out. We're going to lean down here and just relax. Do we get to see Godbert? Oh, that'd be amazing. Ah, there she is. She of strong yet tender fingers, ever a sight for sore eyes and knotted muscles, my friend. There we are. There's Godbert. There he is, in all of his glory. You'll be wondering why I wish to speak with you. The little birds told me, you see, that you are the owner of a magnificent collection of triple triad cards. Wishing to behold it with mine own eyes, I bade staff notify me when next you came here, and here you are. Now, would you be so kind as to show your cards to me? Absolutely, let's do it. I'd even challenge you, Godbert, but I'm sure you'd probably kick my ass. I've been looking forward to this. Ooh, a very rare card indeed. You've done very well to obtain it. Yeah, it took me like 100 bajillion runs. I make a point of knowing all cards, but this I do not know. There is something strangely otherworldly about it. What's that then? A special card? At any rate, the rumors did not exaggerate. One would have to go so far to find someone who boasts lustier decks. Anyone who faces you is in for stiff contest. Yes, very stiff indeed. I can only imagine the effort it must have taken to amass such a spectacular collection. Well, let's just say once is enough. There was nothing to it. Let's do it only one time, yeah? Let's not add any more achievements in the future for more cards, huh? Bet you would even admit to struggling so, yet no achievement is so sweet as that which tests your limits. Now, having marvelled at your cards, I could not help but reflect upon how far this little game has come. Transcending borders, it has spread to every corner of the world to bring joy to all regardless of differences such as race and creed. And to imagine the epic journey it must have taken you upon, all the thrilling encounters you must have had, gives me more pleasure than words can well express. Yeah, you could say that, apart from maybe fixing some of the drop rates on some of the fights there. Especially Eden's Promise, please. It's just a nightmare. What are they talking about? You talking without me, like behind my back? Come on. In recognition of your tremendous feat and the love you bear for the game, we wish to present you with a special prize. Oh. Gimme it, gimme it, gimme it. Consider it but a small token of the great esteem in which we hold you. Riding upon its pleasantly familiar form, may you continue to pursue new horizons in the world of Triple Triad. I will certainly endeavour to do so. Thank you. Woo! We achieved something. Another goal finished before Endwalker. And there we go. We get the magic card. Crafted by the realm's foremost goldsmith, this enchanted rideable Triple Triad card will take you wonder by wonder over sideways and under. Alrighty then. The long journey has finally come to its end. I could not be happier, and we've got ourselves this particular mount. And let's have a look at this mount, shall we? Let's have a look at what this bad boy... Oh, there it is! There it is! Crafted by Eorzea's foremost goldsmith, Godbit Mandeville, this enchanted card is awarded to those who have collected an unprecedented number of Triple Triad cards. May it bear you through endless diamond skies to dazzling places you never knew, and show you new, fantastic points of view. And the hidden text says, "Fancy a game of cards?" A quote there of Lola. After this, probably not for at least a month. Oh dear. Let's plop this on the bars there. I don't know where to put it. That'll do. Also, we need to put that on here, don't we, so that we can use it whilst we're recording. Right, let's go over to Dawn Throne and have a look at this bad boy. Alrighty then, here we are in my favourite zone in the game. I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather record this, personally. I love the Dawn Throne and I love the Azim Step. So here we are, and this is what the mount looks like. It is a floating piece of jam on toast, and if you think it's anything else, fight me. Basically, at the end of the day, oh, this is such a big achievement for me personally. I never thought I would do this, but I kind of keep pushing myself to do things that I ordinarily wouldn't do in the game. And these little things like doing all of the Triple Triad cards, it just feels so good. It really does. Look how good that is, how detailed that is. Much more detailed than I expected for a mount like this. Much more detailed. It really does look like that gold, you know, sort of outer there is actually made of like a lot of gold. You know, it looks very shiny, very reflective. I love the red on there. It's a shame that we don't have the ability to put our own numbers on this, because this would be aces all over. So the underside of a card then, if we float up a bit, it literally is just like that, holding spacebar, flying up, is the familiar back of the cards. Now, you might not remember the back of Triple Triad cards, maybe you've seen them. I mean, they're pretty low detail usually when you're actually playing the game, but this is pretty cool, isn't it? Really, really, really cool. It reminds me a lot of how the guild guild leaves used to have the stainless steel like cards themselves, and this would be like the backing of that, and they used to have like the stained glass designs on the inner. It's very similar, but this is so nice. Now, I'm a massive fan of Final Fantasy VIII, so to have a triple triad related mount is pretty amazing. The one question I have that needs to be answered right now is, please tell me they did not provide this mount with generic mount music, because if they did, then I have no faith anymore. There's only one way to find out, and I don't know this for certain yet. Are we ready? Oh, it's got the Shuffle and Boogie theme. We're saved. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Oh, well, it couldn't have been anything else, could it really? And if it was, then I would have been upset, to be perfectly honest with you. That's really cool. Really, really appreciative that they've actually taken the time to give this something other than generic mount music. It looks really cool. Really cool. Let's go in like a slow flight mode. Show you what it looks like. It really does look quite bizarre though, doesn't it? Hovering around on a giant card. But at the same time, this game's all about breaking, you know, the common conceptions of what a mount should or should not be in an MMORPG. It is pushing the boundaries, I personally think. A lot of people complain about immersion in this game. We've got flying cars, for goodness sake, and flying bikes and broomsticks and the rest of it, and flying sheep. I'm pretty sure a floating triple triad card is just fine. It really is. It looks so good. It kind of reminds me of a magic carpet though. Like heavily. Yeah. I think it probably shares the same skeleton as the magic carpet mount. This is epic though. Absolutely epic. Yeah, there's very little else to it, but does there need to be anything else to this mount? I think not. It's been an exceptional journey. Thank you all so much. A lot of people have been watching me tirelessly grind away for triple triad cards on my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Meoni. If you have been rooting for me, I'm happy to finally deliver on this. But it doesn't mean that we're out of things to do. We have a lot of other goals that I want to complete before Endwalker is out. So stay tuned for more stuff. Probably some of the older relic weapons. Yes, I might be going insane. But yeah, 17 resistance weapons in the bag. Triple triad mount done. I think next it's ocean fishing, and then probably some other stuff, including a Realm Reborn relics. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to go fly around on my card listening to Shuffle and Boogie. Have a great time. Maybe this is going to give you some inspiration to keep going for those cards. Hopefully it does. It was a lot of fun. And hopefully they do this for other things in the game as well. I personally would love to see something music related. So maybe with the collection of orchestrion rolls, maybe they'll do an achievement in the future with a mount for that. That's the way you can really pay homage to the game and make people do stuff and not everybody does. You know, we've had minions for sightseeing, maybe they'll add a mount for sightseeing. Orchestrion mounts? Who knows? All I'm going to say is I'm going to start looking at all of the other things that ordinarily I wouldn't do in a game and maybe get a head start on what those might turn into in the future, because nobody expected there to be a mount from Triple Triad. So always expect the unexpected. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Whee! Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, I'm so happy. Finally. Oh, now I can work on another grind. Yes, I do like a good grind.